Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Really quickly, I just want to give a word of encouragement. Today, I want to encourage you. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. When somebody shows you who they are, do not sweep it under the rug. Don't act like you didn't see it. Don't ignore it. Y'all, too many times we ignore red flags today that will cost us so much later. It will cost us later, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Listen, if somebody cheated on you, lied to you, did whatever, and that thing gut punched you emotionally, you need to believe that thing. Somebody called you out your name. You know, somebody that hit up your friend on Facebook. You see somebody in and out of somebody's inbox on their Facebook or Instagram or their social media, and you see it. Believe that when you see that. Somebody calling you at 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night, and that's the only time they're calling you. Believe them when they tell you a booty call. They may not tell you outright that's what you are, but that's exactly what you are. You know, the reason I'm talking about this video is because I was in a group and somebody had made a post. They said, listen, I've been with this person 6 months into our relationship. His birthday came up. And when his birthday came up, I took him shopping and I bought him all this expensive things, right? But then it's 2 months later, which is now 8 months into their relationship. So now my birthday comes around and Boo Boo the Fool bought me his teddy bear that his grandma gave him in a used birthday bag. Okay, and it was so used that it wasn't even nicely used. He just got it from somewhere and threw something in it. It was wrinkly. She was so hurt about it. She was like, how can somebody do this to me? And so people was on there, y'all. Now these are younger women telling this younger woman. They was like, well, that teddy bear had to be, he told her it was from his grandmother and everything to him and blah, blah, blah. And so these younger women were like, it was sentimental. I want y'all to listen how people reasoned with this just terrible act. This was crazy. They were reasoning with it. Like, oh, it was his grandmother gave it to him, or it's the thought that counts, and it's this and it's that. And I was like, and that right there is why when they come back around, they say, oh, okay, well, shoot, I ain't got to go out the way and spend my money. First of all, you shouldn't have spent your money and bought all that expensive stuff 6 months into a relationship and somebody did not prove to you who they are. At 6 months, you're still kind of dating people. Now, I'm going to be honest. You can meet somebody and in 6 months feel like you fell head over heels for them. But for a lot of people, you still don't know this person. And y'all haven't been through birthdays together or nothing, and you decide to go out and spend a whole paycheck and a bunch of a savings out on a person who don't deserve it. Y'all, let me say this to you. I know too many people. I talk to too many people who in 6 months then sold their soul to a person who don't deserve it. They done gave their whole life. I'm talking about bought cars. I'm talking about bought houses, started their businesses, gave up life savings to be with a person. And I'm going to tell y'all it's sad because the red flags was right there in the beginning, that they were not worth having. Y'all, some of y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all getting online with these people because COVID has done its perfect work in making you feel alone, making you feel isolated. And so now you didn't learn how to get online and talk to people, and you didn't let people talk you out your very last pair of drawers. These people done told you a sob story, and you knowing let me tell you something. Ain't none of y'all crazy. You know in your heart something ain't right. Let me tell you, God gave us an intuition that's powerful. And we ignoring intuitions. You're not that lonely. You're not that lonely. And I know loneliness is a beast. But you can be alone and not lonely. I promise you can. Y'all, I've been there. I'm telling you, do you listen to me when I tell you this? I'm not making up nothing and being this echo of a whole bunch of people telling you stuff, all these men. I'm telling you from a woman's point of view. I know what it is to lay at night by myself and wishing there was somebody there. I know what it is to ignore red flags just to be drugged later. I know what it is. I'm talking about drugged through the mud. I know what it is to wake up with my heart on the ground because I've ignored every red flag in front of me because I really didn't want to have to deal with those wounds of rejection all over again. I know what it feels like. But baby, I want you to hear me this particular day. When somebody shows you who they are, if you would just deal with it right then when they show you, even with deal with it means, see, some of y'all don't want to deal with it because you're so scared, because you really in your heart, you know this person is up to no good. And you feel like if you cause an argument, they gonna leave sooner than what you expect them to leave because in your heart, you really know they're not for you. Can I just be real? Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I can be real with that right now. I can be real with that right now. And you're so scared they're going to walk away from you that you tolerate their mess. Because I'm so scared that I'm going to be by myself. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to have to deal with the thoughts that come with being by myself. I don't want to have to deal with the rejection and the feelings of abandonment. When I'm by myself, I don't want to feel that. So I'm going to put up with you. I'm going to ignore your red flag. I know that you just told me that I didn't mean that much to you because you bought me this little teddy bear. So let me tell you. So she bought him this thing. He bought her a little teddy bear. And when women were reasoning with this, I was like, how can you reason? So let me tell you what I did. I said, nope, no, that is not what we're doing in here today. That is not what we're doing. No. See, half the problem is that y'all found a reason to make that okay. That's not okay. It is not okay. It's not okay when somebody wants to give you a token after you done been out and gave them. It's not okay. So she's on there asking, and I can tell by the way she was asking and the way she was hurt and the way she was feeding in. This is the thing. This chick knew. She knew in her heart that was a deal breaker right there, or it was time for a really good conversation. But the truth is that's a deal breaker because one, he's older than her. He knew better. But because Sally don't want to be alone, Billy can just do what he want to do. And that's what Sally, Billy, but it don't matter. Y'all, you're not desperate. I know you get lonely. And I know it's hard. And I know it is. Y'all, it was this lady on Facebook, on YouTube. And she said, oh my God, how did you, never mind. She wasn't on YouTube. She was on Reddit or something. And she said, she was dating on online. That's what it was. Sorry, y'all. She was dating. There was this lady. She was dating online, and she's online and she's dating. And these people online just wasn't feeling her, right? She get in there, she just tell everything she do, or she just overdo or overgive. And so she said, these people don't even want me online. And I'm like, boo, they don't know you. This is how, listen, y'all, this is how serious this is right now. They don't even want me online. They don't know you, babe. You just been typing to them. Y'all been FaceTiming, but they ain't never spent time with you. This is how deep this is going for some people. I'm going to encourage something today. And I don't want to be all over the place. But this is just really, really, I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate because I walked through it. I'm passionate because I walked the walk and I got a whole t-shirt to sing about it. I promise you I do. But you ain't got to go through what I've been through. You ain't even got to have my testimony on how you made it out. Baby, you can avoid a whole lot of that road by listening to this right here. Quit being so scared. Quit being so scared to stand up to the people that do you wrong. Quit being scared to set boundaries. Quit being scared to be confronted, to confront when something ain't right. And quit being scared to when somebody show you who they are, it's okay to say, you know what? It's not you, it's me. I cannot tolerate that. I'm sorry. And I know you probably didn't mean nothing by it. Yes, they did, but you can say that. But I just think that we're on two different wavelengths. And you know what? It's okay. It's all right. We okay being friends. Or we okay. See, a lot of times we rushing into stuff. I know too many people get with somebody and they man in a week. Y'all, can I be honest? I've been there, done it. Now it's been years later. I've been there, done it. I've been there, done that thing. I'm telling you, it don't work. I've been there, done it to ignore red flags. I've been there, done it when people showed me who they are, I ignored it. In fear of being rejected, in fear of being alone. I did that. I done that. I can tell you about it because I did it. Right? I'm telling you, I'm encouraging you this day. When somebody shows you who they are, you believe them and then you make a move. If that move is a conversation, make a conversation. But if the move is to walk away, walk away. Say, look, the enemy is after your years and he's after your time. He's after your time. He's after your time. He's after your time. Because the more time that you have, the more time you have to fulfill your purpose. And he wants to keep you so fear-ridden. See, when people do you wrong and you ignore it, all you're doing is allowing that bitterness to get in there and you're covering up. And then more things happen and more things happen and more things happen. Now you're weighted. Now you have these feelings of discouragement, these feelings of heavy frustration, depression, anxiety. All because you're not dealing with stuff, right? You're pushing it under the rug. Because I really don't want to believe he said that to me. I don't want to believe his actions. When somebody tell you who they are. I'm not talking about, yeah, I love women, this. Y'all just don't know how many phone calls I get of women being dumped for something like, baby, they did that to you in the beginning. How did y'all drag it out that long? Oh, because you became valuable to him and he wasn't valuable to you. You became valuable too. And I'm not talking about valuable because he wanted to spend time with you. I'm talking about because he saw you would empty out your bank account. He saw that you would let him just dump on you while he go do what he gonna do. But since I know he need a place to live. So I'm just going to be sweet to him because I know he'll come back to me no matter if he's going to see Sally Sue. Y'all, and I got to say this and I'm done. And I'm going to save some other stuff from the other videos. I hate when I wait so long to get on here. I'll be all bottled up and got all this stuff I want to say, but it's okay. There was a lady. And I just so happened to hear this conversation. And she loved her dude. She loved him so much. And they had been together for about 3 years. And this man decided it wasn't enough for him to be in the bed with her. So he began to, now this woman ain't that big. So he began to belittle her. He began to tell her how, she done got a little bit too big and her sex is boring. And he began to tear her down in little ways. Be like, your sex is just boring. It's only because we've been together 3 years and sometime after so many years your sex get boring. However she was telling this, but it's kind of summing it up. And she said, before she knew it, and she didn't want this to save her life. She had never been a lesbian or gay or anything like that. But this man brought somebody home with him. And when she brought him in the house, her heart sunk. But the whole time he was conditioning her to sleep with somebody else with her. But because the person he brought home just so happened to be bisexual. Right? She didn't care. And she had nothing to lose, right? But this woman had time invested. And she said she brought him home, the girl home, and it broke her heart. She cried. And he didn't even care that she was crying. It was all about him. He said, just try it for me. I don't want her. This is a sexual fantasy that I wanted to I just wanted to live out. And I love you. I don't want to leave you. Just knowing it would tear her soul. And she did it. And it broke her heart. And then she kept doing it. And she kept doing it. And from that woman came another woman. And another woman. Before she knew it, she had slept with so many women with this man. And because she would sleep with him, he would do things to take care of her. He was ripping her soul out. But he would reward her through buying her stuff. So she made it look like she liked it. When the truth is, she ain't want no other woman. She said, to this day, she said, I know people think I'm a lesbian or I'm bisexual. I am not. I just don't want to lose him. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. All because we're too scared to be alone. I don't want to lose a person who could care less about losing me. Because I don't know who I am. So I allow people to overstep a whole lot of boundaries. When he first began to tell her, oh, well, you're too this, or you too that, you too this. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. Women think because they get bigger, or the man say, I'm cheating on you because you big. For him, that may be true. I see men cheat on small, fine Coca-Cola bottle women all day, every day. If a person really loves you, they will accept you. Not only that, they'll take you and help you. Because weight is just weight and it can be lost. You understand what I'm trying to say? I know for a lot of people you think, Athena, there's a shortage of men. There's a shortage of this. It's not. It's not. Y'all, God got you somebody. And you don't have to keep settling. Do you hear me? Don't y'all settle. Don't you settle. When somebody shows you who they are, you believe them and you take action. And if you need somebody to help you through that moment, coach you through that moment, reach out to me. Let me help you. Message me, inbox me. Schedule a session. The scheduling sessions are so inexpensive. This ain't a coaching advertisement, but shoot, that's what I do. You ain't got to sit there and not know what to do. Or if you're walking away and you say, Athena, I'm going to walk away from that. But it's taking everything in me to walk away. Can you help me? And I'm going to say, sure. Schedule your session. Listen, y'all. Don't y'all sit here and allow your wounds, your fears, your insecurities keep you stuck in a relationship and situation that's eating up your time. I wish I had had the courage to reach out to somebody. And there were times I did, but I didn't listen. I gave all the excuses in the world. That would have been me. Be like, oh, that was his teddy bear his grandma gave him and put it somewhere cute up on. Knowing it would have broke my heart. See, I used to be that one to smile. Be like, girl, he be all right. He ain't mean it. Knowing in my heart, I know they meant it. I just didn't want to look stupid. And it broke my heart. And that bitterness would team with more bitterness and more bitterness. And then what the mistake we make, y'all, is we walk from one relationship to the other. And I'm going to keep saying, I'm not going to stop saying that. So we take all that bitterness that we swept under the rug, all that broken heart, because this person doesn't value us. And after they get finished using us up, they usually got Sally on the side somewhere. All right. They walk away, or we finally walk away because we can't take it no more. And we're so void. in need of validation because we don't know how to validate, you don't know how to validate yourself. So you're in need of this validation, right? And you take all of that into another relationship and start that cycle all over again. So you're recycling these toxic relationships. All because you won't deal with your broken heart. Today, I'm going to encourage you to deal with your broken heart. Don't you stay stuck not another day in your life. You don't got to. Is it a journey? Yes, it's a journey. Does it take work? Yes, it takes work. Can you do it? Yes, you can do it. And it's worth it. And if you ain't got the money to pay for an investment, say, Athena, I don't got it. Then there's support groups. Join some of my listen, real quick, I want to tell y'all something. For some of y'all dealing with narcissism or toxic relationship, you're dealing with a breakup. I have this new group called Help, I Think I'm in Love with a Narcissist. I started the group and I really didn't do anything with it. But what I'm finding when I'm in these other groups, these women need support. And so as of, I think it was last week, I just began to be a little bit more active and start putting stuff in there. So as I began to call people to this group, especially if you're dealing with narcissism. Narcissism is a beast all by itself. They say, oh, narcissists love empaths. No, narcissists love people who have a heart of gold, but they have this need to be needed. They have this need to be validated, and they have these voids that they really don't know they have. And they have this compassion for people because somewhere along the line, somebody lacked compassion for them. There's so many reasons why empath is the way they are. I was what you call an empath. And a lot of it was just wounds. That need to please. That need to please comes from a wound, y'all. And I'm going to tell you what narcissists do. They smell it out like a bat that's looking for some blood. Do you understand me? Like a vampire, looking for some blood. You are supply to them. Your wounds, your unhealed wounds are their supply. Your fears are their supply. And if you are ready to say, Athena, I'm tired. You're not really an empath. You're just a person who have compassion on people because maybe somebody was too hard on you. A lot of times empaths walk around and don't even realize they are operating under shame and humiliation, abandonment, and rejection. This one lady said, I gave everything. She said, I would give. She fought me tooth and nail. She said, I've given people, all my relationships, I've given somebody everything I had. She said, you can't not tell me that's selfish. I said, it's very selfish. Because I want to know why you gave it to him. You gave it to him so that you could be loved. You gave a person a car so they would love you. That's selfish. You give a person all these chances so they'll stay. You're being selfish. Because God didn't create you. It's not all about you. You were here for a purpose. And your purpose, you are a solution in this earth. And the enemy's job is to send people to especially when you ain't dealt with your wounds, to come and pounce all over you, to keep you stuck, so that you don't get up and be the person that you were created to be. Sorry, y'all. My thing is shaking. So that's all I wanted to encourage you today. When people show you who they are, believe them. Take note of it. And make a move. You're not sitting out another day. Don't let your fears keep you. Eat your time. Look up and you 10 years in a situation and you say, how in the heck? I know some of y'all can hear this and know it. How did I get here? How did I stay here this long? Y'all have a client, 30 years. 30 years. Walked away for 30 years. Oh my God. But when she found freedom, y'all reach out to me if you need me. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I know y'all know that some of people they still click don't care. They reach out like she ain't on here, and I'm still answering. I'm still getting my clients. So you guys are amazing. You guys that support my channel, support Heal on Purpose. Y'all are amazing. Supporting a woman up, empowerment. Y'all don't, and if this has blessed you, feel free to make a donation. Somebody said the other day, how can I make a donation? Sweetie, just PayPal. athenathecoach@gmail.com. But I'll put something up there. I don't make a big deal because I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about helping you come over your emotional hurdles. I'm passionate about it. But I'm openly saying today, if you want to make a donation, make the donation. I don't care. Whatever you decide to do, if this bless you, do so. Do so. Do so. Don't forget to check out my website. I got some things coming up, so you'll see it on the website. For some of those of you who say, Athena, you know I'm watching you. I've overcome so much, and you have taught me so much, and I've been following you, and I want to learn how to become a coach. Here in September, I should be launching my leadership coaching program. So I totally look forward to that. Look forward to that. Look forward to that, because I'm going to teach you how to coach. I'm going to teach you how to get yourself together and be able to monetize your gift, especially when it comes to helping people who've been through some stuff. So reach out to me, you guys. Listen, thanks for watching, and you have a wonderful day.